From the moment you arrive in Prague, USAC staff is ready to help you have the best semester you possibly can. Activities are planned almost every weekend for anyone to participate in. Most activities are included with the cost of the program, but other field trips with USAC can be purchased separately. All announcements and activities were posted on a private Facebook page that every student had access to in order to see what events were coming up next. Shortly after the first orientation dinner near Old Town Square, USAC invited every student on a dinner cruise on the Vltava River. It was a great way to try traditional Czech food and bond with our new classmates. In the beginning of the program, USAC hands out a schedule of events and important dates that students can rely on throughout their time abroad. Some of the activities required a sign-up about a week before the event, and others you could just show up to a meeting point. Glass blowing was a really fun event that required a prior sign-up, but students were able to keep their various creations. One of my favorite activities was the different hikes that were offered on various weekends. While I was in Prague, I had the option to go on 5 different hikes throughout the country. We journeyed to most of them via train. In fact, one of the hikes offered was a 35-mile overnight hike. These trips really allowed you to escape the city life to see the countryside. It was also great exercise and amazing for photos. The Towers Tour was another great activity that brought students to the top of the famous Charles Bridge Tower during sunset, as well as the top of the St. Nicholas Church Tower in Prague. It was no easy task climbing up multiple flights of stairs that go around and around, but the views were definitely worth it. After class one day, we were all invited to go to an indoor water park with jacuzzis and water slides. That was definitely a nice way to end a Monday. If you weren't the biggest fan about walking around the city, cookouts were a great activity. About 10 people could sign up to make a traditional dinner at a USAC student's apartment. I loved participating in these because it really gave me a chance to get to know other students outside of my classes and practice cooking foods outside of my comfort zone. Touring to the top of the Petrin Tower was definitely one of my favorite things to do. It's known as the Eiffel Tower of Prague, and it offers amazing 360-degree views of the entire city, including the castle.
It's going to be good. Happy Thanksgiving, 2019, USAC Prague.
On Thanksgiving, when everyone seemed to be missing their friends and family a little extra, USAC hosted a traditional American Thanksgiving dinner with all of the classic foods that some students are used to from the United States. It was a really nice gesture, and students all got involved with decorating, cooking, and cleaning. In addition to activities within Prague, USAC ventured to field trips outside the Czech Republic, such as a 5-day Vienna and Budapest tour and a day trip to Dresden, Germany. Around the holiday season, USAC invited everyone to go ice skating and bake cookies such as gingerbread.
Thank you, USAC!